Have you seen the fourth story?
Uh, Fourth story. We're on number 4 already? Wow. All
Yeah.
right, go ahead.
Okay. A Japanese company called Aoki. I think it's called Aoki.
He's not
Um,
pronouncing that right, I'm sure, but go ahead.
well, I don't think you're going to do any better.
Oh, that's why I'm not saying
You know.
it.
Um, the only reason I know it's pronounced Aoki or it could be pronounced Aoki is because Steve Aoki, the DJ, so whose father was the founder of Benihana, by the way.
Ah,
Interesting.
yeah,
Wild
okay.
World. They
So a
have
Japanese
created
company.
has created a pajama suit for Zoom meetings, like we're doing right now. It is a suit made out of pajama material. It is the most 2020 like
I'm sorry, folks. I okay. I am all about innovation,
comfort.
opportunity, comfort, all of these
Listen,
things.
you're the person who taught me like when I first moved to Austin. Like this other kid had shown up to one of our networking meetings wearing a suit, and he's like, "Ah, you must be from Dallas," like because nobody dresses like that
Yes,
here.
right?
And like my wardrobe went from the colorful, brightly colored polos to like I just wear golf polos and cowboy boots every single day of the week
Absolutely.
because that fits. Not only does it fit with Austin culture, it fits me as a personality, but like now I have all of these polos and I got nowhere to go.
But you
And
apparently can buy a pajama. Look, again, out of 2020, it's not surprising that somebody thought, you know what? We need to make people more comfortable as they're sitting around on their Zoom meetings and cameras and stuff. And look, we already have a culture. I don't know what it is about this whole, everybody's talking about how this has actually started a trend. My wife and I were talking about this the other day, that I saw a television commercial the other day, and it was the guy had like a sports jacket on, right, and a polo underneath or something, and then he was in shorts and like designer shorts or whatever, and this was his look. It wasn't that he was on a Zoom call. I think that was part of the commercial, but it was like this was his look, the style of a suit jacket, a sports jacket, a shirt, and then shorts. So I think you're going to see this trend of Zoom call where I'm wearing a suit and tie up front on top, but I'm wearing shorts and flip flops on the bottom, right? It's all over TikTok right now. These people
it's the mullet of outfits.
it is. That is a perfect analogy, Danny. Congratulations. It is the mullet of outfits. Party on the bottom, right? Business on the top. That is, wow. You should buy that now. This is the mullet of outfits, and then promote the hell out of it. The point
Buy
is,
what?
like, what's that?
What would I buy?
Just sell that. Sell that outfit.
Okay.
Sell shorts. Sell, tops. We'll put it on there where they can design their own, like the old school flip things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway,
No.
the point is, seeing this, there's entire TikTok trends right now where they go I saw this the other day where different TikTokers.
You are 100 years old.
Shut your
You
face.
should not have TikTok.
Shut your face. I find it entertaining. All right. The point is where they're sitting there and they've got like their dog in their lap and they're eating like candy and crap like that, and they're like, and then it says at the bottom something like, everybody starts turning on their cameras for the meeting, and it's people just going, oh crap, and then they put on like a shirt and put their ponytails up or whatever, and then and they get up and they're wearing pajama pants or whatever, and they're trying to put a shirt on, and
My favorite thing that you've ever done in this podcast is mimic somebody putting up their ponytail or putting their hair up in a ponytail, knowing dang well you haven't had enough hair to put your hair up in a ponytail
ever
since the Carter administration.
Ever. The point is the same. I enjoy it. So, look, pajama suit, right? Which is the question. I guarantee you, first of all, it doesn't come in big man sizes. I would guarantee you that.
It was not a question. It was a statement that this thing exists, first of all. And you're correct. This is not a big man certified look. Okay? But it's all stretchy material, so I feel like we're not that far off, right? I feel like the majority of what I purchase is already like, Listen, man, you're too fat. This is the best we can do. This is sweatpants material for everything.
Is there a zipper? Like, is there a zipper on it?
Yeah,
Like,
because that ain't gonna work.
like,
I don't
what-
think so.
Is it a onesie?
No.
Is it a Benz's onesie? Because if it's a footy pajamas where the feet look like shoes and then like the zip ups
Yeah.
the side so you can't completely see it, that
Yeah.
would be the bomb right there. Like a business onesie.
Onesie. Yeah,
That would
okay.
be awesome.
I could get into a business onesie.
I see that you're talking about a large big business onesie, which would be everybody else's like a complete car cover. But yes, you know what I mean. Like a business onesie,
Yeah.
I could be totally down for.
I could because like and then I'm not hiking my pants up all the time.
No,
Okay.
then nothing. Like you put it on.
Did we just start a new business?
We did. We should the big man one, business onesie, right? Like that is. Tell me people wouldn't embrace that all over. Okay.
Are
that
you
is
telling me that in short order here we're gonna have to start putting these on Amazon Prime? Coming to Amazon Prime soon. Big Man certified, Big Man gear certified. Ex idiots versus with idiots
versus idiots business onesie. Like that would
That's
be
funny.
I would sport one of those. Is all I'm saying. All right. Especially
Yeah,
if
but
there
you
was
would do a
short-
lot of things.
Is there a short sleeve version as well?
People, I've known Big Man for several years. I have never, on one occasion, when it was raining in Austin,
Uh-huh.
have I seen him wearing pants. Otherwise, he is wearing shorts.
Uh-huh.
God awful New Balance sneakers, the worst. And it's not like New Balance is kind of cool, right? Now they are. They have that deal with what's that one guy? I
It's
forget
a total
the
dad look, right? It's a total dad look. It's total dad
But
shoe.
it's not even a good dad. It's not even like fun dad look.
I don't
This
care.
is like third divorce, and you're on your first marriage. This is third divorce. I'm paying child support on a kid that ain't mine. Look,
He's not wrong.
That's it. Huh?
He's not. You are not wrong. My entire plethora of clothes consists of polos. Like Danny
Yeah.
just said, got him into the polos. Logoed
Yeah.
polos.
Polios. Yeah.
My branded T-shirts.
Yeah.
And a pair of shorts, play dry of some sort, whether it's Nike, right, Adidas or whatever, and a comfy pair of shoes. That is it, folks. That is as difficult as it gets.
It's really.
If I've got to go to a wedding or something like that I need to dress up, it is boots and blue jeans. I do own a couple of those, but that's it. That's for special occasions.
Yeah, I saw you wearing the jeans one time where we went to that. How am I forgetting the basketball player's name now? LeBaron James.
LeBron
LeBaron James. Yeah, LeBaron James. He's a majority shareholder in some pizza place, and we went there in Austin.
Yes.
And and I saw you wearing pants, and I was just like, did somebody die? I don't know what the occasion would have to be for you to wear pants. But.
Funerals and weddings, man. Funerals and weddings.
Yeah.
That's about it. I don't, yeah. But you know what? This kind of goes into the whole statement about a pajama, a comfortable, look, your clothes should be comfortable. They should. Now, this may be a big guy thing. I know my wife wears clothes that aren't necessarily comfortable for her, but she enjoys to wear. I don't understand that train of thought. I don't subscribe to that train of thought. The clothes that you wear should be comfortable, and they should fit your personality, which is why the whole big man gear thing, right? Well, whole self-plug here, but the big man gear thing, that's what it's all about. It is about comfortable, large men's clothing because it should be comfortable, and I feel like as a big guy, most of my clothes are custom because of that, right? Like I feel like there's not anytime, like I'll give you a great example. My kids all play football for the Henry Hawks, go Hawks, and there wasn't any place I could go to get Hawk gear for my children. So I had to go and find matching color shirt and had a Hawk shirt made, right? And had a Hawk hat made, and stuff like that, because I find that most places don't offer larger sizes, especially comfortable large sizes for their things.
We're going to land this train wreck of a plane ride here pretty quick here. But one thing I will say, and a credit to Big Man, which has completely changed how I buy clothes, is will go by. I am a graphic designer, and so I found locally a company that will direct to garment print
Hmm.
whatever design I come up with for $13.
Nice.
And so I just buy Amazon Basics, whatever in my size, Amazon Basics,
Hmm.
designed by DXL. And I will have them print my logos and my stuff. And it is so satisfying because it really feels like a garment that I made, even though I literally just drove it from my doorstep to the lady's place. And, but that is one thing. But I think it's hilarious that it's such a 2020 thing. And I think that 2020 is going to be such a pivotal year in how people do business.
Hmm.
And one of the signs of that is some company in Japan is making a
Could,
pajama suit.
could this company exist a year ago? With any other than it
The
being a
company existed
novelty
a
in
year.
Sky Mall, right? No, I'm talking about this product. This,
Yeah.
right? Other than being a novelty in Sky Mall, right? Like, or some weird kind of weird,
Yeah.
magazine. Would this be a new product a year ago? I don't think it would. Without
Well, I
the
think to be fair though, they have the women, the women's out there, um, have jeggings, which are they put a denim jean print on leggings, right?
that is, I look, I that is, I don't know where that trend came from, right? Several years ago, and now it was leggings, and now they have jeggings, and leggings that look like blue jeans, and leggings that look
Uh-huh.
like this and that, and that, I, good for them, right? Something
Yeah.
that caught on that they are still
But
today making money from.
there was an American company who made it was like a sweatshirt hoodie fabric, and they cut a suit out of it. So this isn't outrageous, right?
No, no,
That existed a couple years ago. So I'm not, and like the sneaker trend, which like the trend of people just wearing sneakers with everything,
right.
right? Which I remember the hipsters that I knew 10 years ago were like, I'm such a hipster and I'm different and unique. I wore a gray suit to my wedding with black Chuck Taylors. I'm so unique and different. Except every dingus did it that year, right?
Okay, I don't care what kind of outsider you are. You belong to a group. Okay,
Of
there's no
course.
one out there walking alone. You are not the first person that wore a t-shirt as a shirt every day, right? A plain
Yeah.
white t-shirt that wore shirt every day. You're not the first one that you know what I mean, created that outfit.
And so that's like, if there's one thing we can add a value to your day here is like, you don't care. Like, okay, so you're copying someone. Like, I know this, like, from recently, an extended family member named their kid something that is like my mom's nickname, right?
Uh-huh.
And then she was like, there's a, like my sister and I were like, wouldn't it be funny? Like, because she refused to acknowledge that this was our family. Like, this is my mom's nickname, but we don't care, right? And I'm sure you've seen those, like, if you go on Reddit and like there's the "Am I the asshole?" thread, which is hilarious on
Yes.
Reddit.
Love it.
But there is one where it's like, where did you get this name for your kid? And the girl's like, well, it's my mother's name. And then the lady replies to her, well, no, I've never seen anyone use this name until we named our dog that. And it's really weird that you're using this name. And she goes, this is literally my mother's name.
I saw this. Was that the
Yeah,
one where she was like, "You can't. How dare you name your kid that or
Yes,
my
yeah,
dog
yeah.
that because of that? Can you rename your dog or something like that?"
Yeah,
Or,
well, yeah,
like,
it was so like I have some of my friends who like he had a kid, he just had a kid, he had a baby girl, and his sister named her son, she was having a son at nearly the same time after his wife's dad because she just liked the name James. And they're
okay,
pissed because they're like, we now can't name our kid that. I was like, you know what? My sister and I will probably end up naming our kids the exact same set of names because there are family names. Like both of our grandparents on both sides are both named Daniel and Sarah on my mom's side and my dad's side. So it was natural that these are the names we ended up with. And we will end up naming our kids the exact same things. We don't care. So if you're trying to be unique, what you're aiming at the wrong target. The target you should aim at is be authentic. What
yes,
is the most authentic thing to you. And for Big Man, he is a successful entrepreneur in a growing market, in a generally growing marketplace in Austin. And he wears, like he has described, and he has agreed, and as I've described, third divorce dad. It's not even dad. It's third divorce dad, right? And like the first marriage is usually on target. That by the time you're on to number 3, it's kind of like slim pickings, right?
But it's so good at branding that if you are not the first person that sees me in jeans and asks me that question, I can count. Well, I can't even count. It is that many. If I wear anything but my branded polo shorts, right, and my tennis shoes, if I wear anything else, I get these strangest looks from people that know me or other business people that I have
what's
to do
going
with.
on.
Because they automatically get, and I get that a billion times. Who are you, right? And what did you do with what
did you do with Big Man? So like I have the same thing because after I moved to Texas and I realized it's hot there sometimes.
Yeah. All the time.
And
but yes,
I'm already a furnace. So I switched to just wearing, and it's fine. I wear all black or gray.
Right.
And I realized that I have all these brightly colored, because I was like a peacock, okay? I had all these bright colors, and I still have some of those remnants in my wardrobe. And occasionally I'll pull one of them out for something. Special occasion, I'll wear a red shirt, and people are like, you okay? Where's the red shirt coming from? Why are you wearing a red shirt?
Why are you wearing a red shirt? It's bothering me. Why are you wearing? But that's the point. Like, and we'll get into a conversation, I'm sure, one day about branding and how it ties into your personality.
And how you suck at it, but for whatever reason, this is a great lesson in branding.
Hey, shut it.
Big Man is terrible. Everything he picks from branding is the worst. It makes me physically ill. But here's what is a key point to branding.
It works.
That's the thing. Execution is more important than branding.
And buy-in and even if Danny thinks it's garbage, which Danny thinks most things are garbage.
That's true.
The buy-in, if the buy-in is there and it's unique and it is you, because I truly believe that you are the uniqueness. People go all the time, well, how do I stand out? Just be you. There's no one
really
else
difficult
like you.
For a lot of people.
Yeah,
it's difficult
no
for
one
me.
else. Everybody else, I get this question, no joke, at least every other day. I get a phone call from somebody, you know what I mean, that called me and they go, well, how do I stand out? How do I be different? How do I accomplish what you've accomplished? And the answer is you can't be me. No one can be me. I am the only me that exists, right? Except for the 3 little ones in my house, and they all think they're me, right? And so much so, this is no joke. Speaking of branding and shirts and stuff, my children were relentless until they got shirts that matched mine. Like literally, my children all have Big Man shirts because they were. I thought it would phase out, right? Like eventually, they'll just stop asking
like
for it or
kids
whatever.
tucker out of a lot of stuff. Yeah,
They do. They did not, and they wear them proudly. This is their thing. But my point is I get this call, and they can't. You can't be me. I can't be Danny, right? You can't be somebody else. And until you figure that out, and I think branding, along with you said the pajama suit and this kind of stuff, whatever it may be, it doesn't have to have your logo on a shirt to be your brand, right? Your brand can be Danny and I talked about how we have the same doctor, right? And when you see our doctor, I don't care when you see him, it's a Tommy Bahama shirt.
Don't even say it. I can already. Yep, exactly. It's a Hawaiian shirt. I don't know if it's Tommy Bahama, but he's a doctor. It's always Tommy Bahama. So that makes perfect sense because he's a doctor.
You're right.
Alligator boots.
Yes.
Which I don't think a lot of people in Texas wear alligator boots. It's not
no, it's not a thing. That's more of a Louisiana, Florida thing than it is a Texas
because
thing.
That's because you have ample supply of alligators down there. And I love talking about our doctor because he was my favorite doctor that I've ever had in my entire life.
100%. Great guy. But that's my point. Yeah. He's always in Tommy Bahama, blue jeans and boots.
I've never seen him wear a white coat either. I mean, he's got the stethoscope, but never seen him wear a white coat.
But that is his thing every day. And him and I actually got on that conversation one day. That is his That's just one of his
Uniform.
things. If he's not wearing that, it's something else is going on, right?
Yeah.
But so I think appearance and branding and all these things go hand in hand, but it has to embrace, as you said, you. And it doesn't have to be a logo, like we just said.
Right.
In his case, it's Tommy Bahama blue jeans and boots. It doesn't have to be a logoed shirt. You don't have to have your personal whatever.
Thing
You
on
can
it.
embrace something that is your look, is your brand, is your marketing, that kind of thing. And make it a big deal. Anyway, we've gotten from pajama suit. All
This
the way
was
to
our
self-branding.
first